Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Wannabe Comedian with me, Belle, a wannabe comedian, and I have one thing to talk about, and that is comedy. I finally got on the stage. It only took almost 4 months. 4 months! I was so nervous, unbelievably nervous, and I just had real issues with procrastinating. I literally didn't even look at my set until, I don't know, about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And obviously I was on the stage around 7:30 last night. So that was not ideal. And I really have an issue with procrastination. Or, as my friend Matt calls it, side quests. For those of you that are D&D nerds, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I did eventually get my notes out and did my best at learning it. It's funny, actually, it's still mostly there. I tried to rearrange the opening section and I just completely forgot it. It just went out of my head. But I did ad-lib a little bit, and one of the other acts did this joke around celery juice, and I've got a little piece on celery juice that I don't use because it's disgusting, but it just seemed appropriate and it seemed to go down well last night. So all in all, a very good gig, even though I personally thought it was dreadful. I really did. I was up there thinking, shall I just get off because this is going nowhere? And then when I was out getting a drink at halftime, quite a few people came up and said, oh, you were so funny. And I don't think they were just blowing smoke up my backside. But, you know, I will take it. I will take it. And I have to say, when I look back, I haven't quite looked at the video, but I've skimmed through so I could get some photographs for Instagram, obviously. And there are people clapping. I can see them. I can see them in the recording. So there you are. That's always a good thing. Clap, pause. So that was last night. I now need to get some more in the diary before I go to Somerset at the end of the month, which I'm very excited about. Very excited about, because that's a bucket share. I've never done one of those before, but I feel rejuvenated and almost ready. But I do need to write some more comedy. I'm actually going to retire quite a bit of my set, and I'm going to retire it. I've probably said this before, but I'm going to retire it as part of an animation. So I've written a little script, which I like to think is funny. I'm umming and ahhing as to whether I put canned laughter on it, just to help the audience a little bit, you know, in case the jokes don't quite land. Because obviously when you're on the stage, you can do little things to make sure people know where they're supposed to laugh. They might not necessarily laugh, but they probably know where they're supposed to laugh. So yes, retiring some of my sets. So I need to write some more, because this is 7 minutes I'm doing at the end of the month. 7 minutes. The other thing I want to talk about is still comedy. I still only have one thing to talk about, but I'm going to see Ross Noble tonight. I'm about to leave. I'm going to leave in about half an hour. So I need to quickly sort this recording out and upload it. And I'm really looking forward to it because I've got quite a good seat. So I'm quite close at the front. And yeah, I mean, he's just an ad-libber. Obviously, he does write a lot of material, but he definitely ad-libs. And I would just love that skill. In fact, I was thinking of things I could have ad-libbed last night and didn't. But there you go. Rome wasn't built in a day. Or should I say Frome wasn't built in a day. Although, actually, I know that it's actually pronounced Frome. And I know this because my friend Alexander sniffily told me. He is actually from Somerset, and I asked him if he'd been to Frome, and he said, no, but I have been to Frome. Much love and gratitude.